And welcome back to Smoke Radio, everybody. So today we've got the first episode of a new series that we're going to do called Smoke's Rising, where we're going to talk to small and upcoming artists and see what's going on. So today in the studio we have Sheffield's own and Smoke Radio's own Samuel Virgo, better known in the music world as Svirgo19. So would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, I'm Svirgo19 and I'm originally from Sheffield and I'm also the station manager here of the station, so yeah. It's quite meta, right?
Just everything we need to know, really.
Yeah.
So if you enjoy the likes of Ty the Creator, Nux, Coach the Friend and Night Lavelle, then stay tuned. So I think the main thing we need to kind of not get out the way but talk about is, I think one of the biggest controversies is like people's process of making music.
Yeah.
So it's like, beats first or lyrics first?
Oh my gosh. It depends. It's all dependent. Like I tend to write more in the evenings, I'd say. I tend to like actually create during the day, but it's like, there's no set way of doing things for me. I just do things kind of there's no process. It just makes it works. It's like a weirdly constructed factory, but it works.
I feel like that's such a you response, because obviously I know you beforehand, and it's such a chill person. It's like, no, it's fine. I'll figure it out.
That's literally what happens. Like yesterday, I was in the studio and I ended up finishing like 2-3 tracks, and I was literally just like sat leaning back in the chair just writing. I weren't like there's no like inspiration, no process. I just started writing.
So if you had to say, it would be lyrics, do you reckon?
I think I make lyrics more. No, because I actually make more instruments.
This is why it's such a controversy.
Yeah, I think I make equally amount of lyrics as I do beats. So it's like both at the same time.
Is it a kind of similar process when you collaborate with people? Because obviously you have tracks with people like DDK, Dr. J, Dr. Bod.
So I usually write a lot of the songs and give them to people.
Ah, okay.
Except I think when it comes to rappers, I let them do their own thing, because I've like usually like asked them for like a specific reason, like more stylistically. But when it comes to like sort of having singers on tracks, I usually write all the choruses for them, because like it's obviously like it's sort of my vision, so it's like I'd rather write what I think is correct, and I usually send them the stems of me singing it.
And be like, yes, no, yes.
Yeah.
Do you give them like a little bit of leeway, or is it?
Yeah.
Not just this is what you're doing.
As long as they generally sing it in the way that like I've
envisioned. 100%.
Absolutely.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So with collaborating, because obviously with your first few singles and your first EP, there were majority just you on the vocals and I'm guessing lyrics as well. When you were first collaborating with artists, and honestly a lot of artists, I know your album, you have a couple tracks that have maybe 3-4 features on them. So what was that kind of like, going from just you to everybody else? Yeah,
I took a massive like just leap basically when I moved to London, because it was like I briefly lived in Birmingham when I released those first 2 EPs. Yeah. And it was like there weren't really many people that I wanted to collaborate with per se, and like I was just sort of finding my sound, doing my thing, so I was quite in the lo-fi route. But then when I got here, I met like such a wide range of people. I was like, okay, let's put it to good use. So
you just found people that kind of fit your vibe and your...
Yeah, there was so many tracks as well. It was like, there's I don't know the exact number of people who ended up on that album, but like I think there must have been maybe 15 or 16 recording sessions which people were open. It was like open invite. Yeah. Like, I was recording my stuff, and like if you wanted to come in and either hop on it, or if I had something for you, then it was like completely open for people to join, basically. It's like an open house.
Lovely. Right, we're going to hear one of those songs now, which is your biggest hit to date, I believe, which is Something in the Water, which is Svirgo, Doc Bod, Dr. J, LM and Katie here on Smoke Radio.
Yes.
Playing the best music. This is Smoke Radio.
trying to figure it out. There's no doubts, it's all a process. Sat in the house on the couch, I'm getting coached, so I see it now. Help me figure out how to battle my demons, so maybe soon I won't feel it now. But I gotta see it out. I see the end of the tunnel, I'm broke down on the other side. Guess I'm in trouble, what that means. I can't stay, but I'm here, so I made it real clear. I gotta say, my decisions I might change, we're not the same, just similar. 12 reigns, talk about it like a seminar. Semi-far gone, now I'm blazed, not afraid or ashamed of this life. I feel like I might be getting far, still up in this game, in my own lane. Sat up in my room, 5 years past, no I'm not the same kid. Different floors, different clothes, different doors, same guys, yeah we're still acquainted. Still up on that same bridge, but my surroundings have changed. A different fountain of thoughts up in my brain. I've been dabbling with pain, so now I see the fakes and the fake love. I won't slip for the same one. Like a drug I went back to day one, but they've gone, still singing the same song. I was wrong to love you, or worse cause you stayed hard. Worse cause you made me afraid, then you played hard. Trying to clear my name, it's a shame that you changed up. Yeah.
There must be something in the water, cause all I wanna do is there must be something in the water, cause all I wanna do is not smoking marijuana, so maybe I should sober up. She must say it's karma, filling up my drink with the drugs.
Is it love? Need a sign? Is it real? Is it a lie? Tell me how you feel when you're all alone. Don't ever feel alone when you're not alone. I blow up your phone, I stayed in my zone. You just dim the lights, yeah you take it low. Yeah you set the mood, yeah you set the tone. I was at a party, you were on the phone. You were kinda happy, I was kinda low. Lately, but think about it, yeah. Made a few mistakes. I can't trust the love, the lust. Never knew the feeling, having to adjust. All the silence from all the drugs. I can hear the whispers telling me to finish. I just need a minute. Busy taking pictures, we ain't making TikToks. Girl, I ain't that serious. Don't stress on a period. Don't stress. Playing with her hair, that's bliss. Say she like me, I'ma break a spirit. Find a new girl that I'm liking in. She making moments clear. She gon' hold me dearly. Only rings to give the right 3 things, 4 rings. German engineering, you know it ain't that serious, bitch. Yeah, I know you ain't that serious, bitch.
There must be something in the water, cause all I wanna do is there must be something in the water, cause all I wanna do is not smoking marijuana, so maybe I should sober up. She must say it's karma, filling up my drink with a drug.
Lovely, and we've got Svirgo19 in the studio with us today. So, for those who don't know, you started rapping on SoundCloud, or just rapping over beats generally, starting from about 2018, with beats you found online.
Yeah.
But a lot of your singles and your first 2 EPs, I believe, are both about 2020 and 2021. Mm-hmm. Would you say that, like, the free time in the pandemic was, like, where you got the time to do that? Or definitely. What would you say, like, drove it?
No, it was definitely the free time. It was, yeah, I was like, I had so much, just, like, every day was just a complete...
Yeah.
There was nothing going on.
Literally nothing. Yeah. No, that's how I felt, and it's just so much free time. It's like, why not?
It's really weird to look back on, because obviously, like, everything just, like, switched straight away. Like, when we came out of lockdown, it was like, all right, back to normal. I was like, I've just been inside for the last year. Obviously, I went outside. Like, the weather was beautiful during lockdown, so it was like, but yeah, I made like a lot of music, and I'm pretty sure I would have wrote the early version of Something in the Water during lockdown. I'm feeling
that long ago.
Yeah, like me, I don't sit on music intentionally, but it's like I make so much that it's like all of it's like of a quality that I would want to put out. So it's like sometimes things just get stuck in the conveyor belt, and it's like obviously I can't release like every single month, but I do package all the songs as like projects.
Yeah.
And I think Something in the Water, I must have written it. I'm trying to think, because I definitely wrote it at college, and so that would have been at least 2020. Wow. If not early 2021 is when I'm thinking I wrote it.
Was it all that kind of free time and kind of developing your, obviously mega passion for music. That's why you're here. Would you think that kind of period of time is what made you think, yes, I want to do this as a career? Like, yes. Or was it before then?
It was before then, yeah. It was moving to going to BIM was like that was like the, you know, let's do it. And BIM was just it was a coincidence. Like, my mum was at one of them job conventions in Birmingham at the NEC, and there was like they were there giving like a presentation and talk, because obviously, like as I was just mentioning before, like the year group I ended up joining was their second ever intake at college, so I just joined off the back of that, and you know, they sold us a good pitch, to be fair.
You're saying it's incredible, please come here, and then
I mean, looking back, it was alright. It wasn't like 10 out of 10. Like you know, you learn good things, and there's some like things that, you know, you probably feel like you should have and could have learned. It was alright.
And that was for your college years that you were at BIM.
2 years, half of it spent inside.
Lovely. It wasn't lovely at the time, not really.
Yeah,
but after creating these singles with your collaborations, and then obviously your first album, Path to Paradise Begins in Hell, which would you say, if you had to pick, obviously you say Something in the Water you've had in creation for a long time, which would you say, if you had to pick, favourite song off that album?
Definitely Something in the Water.
Yeah. Why's that?
It's because, like, if you see, like, the version, like, when I first moved here, like, when it was just me and LM, it's completely different to how it turned out. So, like, that was just, it just kept building the amount of people that were on there, just because originally it was just me, LM and Doc Bod. Yeah. And then, like, Dr. J joined, and then Katie joined, and we were like, wow, we've got, like, a 5-man, like, song. Yeah. So, yeah, it was, that's definitely my favourite song.
Would you say that's your favourite song that you've ever made?
Out of the stuff I've currently got released, it's definitely up there. I wouldn't say favourite, probably top 3 though.
Top 3? Yeah. What would be your top 3? If you had to pick.
I don't know, I got a song called How to Bleach Your Hair. And like that, just like that's probably one of my favourite instrumentals. Yeah. Not as a song, one of my favourite instrumentals, and like I think like the EP I released in July has got a few of like my special like sort of songs on there. And this next one coming up.
Which is Ears to the Sky. Yeah. Why would you say this is one of your favourites? The instrumental, the lyrics, the process? It
was made during the album. It just never made it onto the album.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say, because it's your latest release. It was released last year, November time.
Yeah, I probably made it the November before. It's probably what happened. Yeah, it's not like a, you know, I just wrote it like, you know, in October or September. Like, that's a pretty old song. It's from what I remember, it's definitely from 2022. This is what I mean though, like obviously like when you put out an album, like you have to sacrifice like a lot of the stuff that you're working on and just sort of push it back, because it's like I can't just keep releasing stuff. And I took a break anyway after the album and was writing loads, so I think, but that was written before the album came out.
Oh, okay. Well, let's take a listen to Ears to the Sky.
Yes.
Keep my head down, fingers to the sky, bullet to the head now. Sirens are ringing, I guess I'm deaf now. In tune with the chaos inside my head now. Lately I've been feeling like my mindset has shifted. Ain't worried about you or the problems that you're bringing. I'm the vibe bringer, and you know I'm about my business. Give prayers up above so you know the Lord witnessed. I'ma turn it up again for those who weren't listening. It's Svirgo19, he's a whole different villain. Why would I give a fuck about liars, snitches, talking all that talk? I'm just waiting till you finish. Ears to the sky, but I got my head down. Needless to say, I just want my bed now. Don't bring that shit around, you don't want no death now. Give thanks to the Lord for all this bread, wow. Don't you know this bullshit, like keep my head down. say the world's fucked up, well I was birthed in it. I've been through all the stress, but I ain't got time to heal it. Ears to the sky, but I got my head down. Needless to say, I just want my bed now. Don't bring that shit around, you don't want no death now. Give thanks to the Lord for all this bread, wow. Dodging all this bullshit like keep my head down. Fingers to the sky, bullet to the head now. Sirens are ringing, I guess I'm deaf now. In tune with the chaos inside my head now.
I actually really like that song. I think personally, not that anything's bad, of course, but I think that's one of my personal favourites, as well as Something in the Water. So you've got a new single, a music video releasing on the 16th of February.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about it. Like, what exclusives can we get for the new track?
None really. It's coming out, yeah, it'll be out on the 16th. We'll be playing it live on Friday at Notting Hill Arts Club.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I don't know, I can't really give, I don't even have like a clip of the music video I could even like show you.
Really?
Yeah, it's still being edited, so it's like, yeah, it's literally me and one guy. we went out around London and just like shot in like 9 different locations.
Oh wow.
I think we started at 12 and finished at like 10. We did a straight 10-hour shoot and did not stop, so it was quite intense. My brain.
So for the music videos, obviously your music video for Something in the Water was directed by Zan Maroof. So
Yeah.
is he back again to direct, or is he not?
Zan's busy. He's a busy guy. His stock went up after that music video. He was like, yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah.
That was such like a random thing, because like I bumped into him like outside the library, and I was like. Watching the guy move the chairs. I bumped into him outside the library and he was like, do you want to make a video? And I was like, sure.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry for that audio. That actually sounds terrible. But for like creating the music videos, does the ideas come from you, or do they come from who you're working on with, or?
Oh, I do it all beforehand. So like, yeah, I do
pre-production,
everything.
the whole thing.
I'm actually like, I'm like 7 or 8 brains, but it's like, I make concept videos for the songs.
Okay.
And then I send them and say, look, this is like the general idea.
Yeah.
So, you know, is this attainable kind of thing?
Ah.
And that's what I did. That's why I have for like anything that I'm releasing as a single, there's always a concept video with it.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I listen to so much music and, I watch a lot of music videos. So it's like, yeah, I got a lot of inspiration just from like just visual stuff, and I watch a lot of films and TV shows as well, so it's like my brain's just full of
ideas.
Yeah, it's full of things.
How many music videos are you planning or have in kind of the pre-production for your new, because you've got an album coming.
Album in April, I believe. And right now, obviously we've got I Can Never Fail's not going to be on the album. It's just going to be like a single by itself. Yeah. But there is the lead single for the album, which is called Virgo, is in pre-production. So there's that. And we're probably going to shoot it in February or March. I don't know when.
How do you choose the songs that, I don't want to say deserve a music video, but the kind of priority? Because obviously you can't make them for every single.
Yeah, good question. Actually, I don't really know.
Is it just
like sometimes I think it's you just know, like with songs you just know like
really?
what's like what do people want to hear.
You just get like, that kind of feeling.
You'll know when you like hear it. There's like certain songs that you know don't make sense without the other songs aside of them to counteract it. Like there are certain songs on the album which like if I released as a single it'd be really weird because it's like it doesn't sound like a single. It sounds like it belongs
should
to
be
other
on
tracks.
an album.
There are certain songs that sort of stand alone but still work, and those are those songs.
Wow. So let's hear a Smoke's Rising exclusive, which is Svirgo's single coming out on 16th of February, I Could Never Fail.
This is Smoke Radio.
Yeah. yeah. I can never fail if I call the shit a setback. Trying to send email cause I didn't get the text back. I can never fail, I can never fail. Told her keep me well, then I keep you well. Told her style out, how you please, we are in London. Fashion week is constant, 50 you want and plunder. It's fine, I'm on the book, now we're in London. Pack your bags and find another lover. Crying to yourself just because you met my mother. And I can never fail, alright. I may as well stay inside. And if it helps, you sleep at night. I'll keep the peace, alright, so it keep me well at night. And I can never fail, I can never fail, yeah, yeah. And I can never fail if I call that shit a setback. Trying to send email cause I didn't get the text back. I can never fail, I can never fail. Told her keep me well, told her keep me well. Yeah, yeah. Look, look. She signed now like a motherfucker. Brain freeze and that big jumper. Old flame with a new lover. New flame, I kill another. Sell up like a cast out. Burn a bridge, build it up now. Dead rappers are a must now. Put some iced tea on your bust down. Cause you spend it all cause you're up now. Let me be real, you fucking suck now. Let your ego take control now. Me, you're unsaged by yourself now. Narcissism is your pitfall. Bad vibes got a pitfall. Chill out, what I can play for. Sit back, get paid for. When a penny drops is a show way to remind you of the old days. When you look for me, don't break your neck. Looking up hard if you take a step. Talk shit, baby, check your breath. Turn around, don't take a step. When Jay-Z said he had problems, didn't know man, be my fucking friends. And I can never fail if I call that shit a setback. Trying to send email cause I didn't get the text back. I can never fail, I can never fail. Told her keep me well, then I keep you well. Stole my heart like a ship, you went and wrecked it. That ship set sail in pieces and undetected. Put myself together, now let me find the next thing. On and I go till my debt's clear. And I can never fail if I call that shit a setback. Trying to send email cause I didn't get the text back. I can never fail, I can never fail. Told her keep me well, told her keep me well.
So that was your new single coming out.
Yeah.
So I've got probably, I would say, the most important question I've got for you today. Don't be nervous, okay? Yeah. So in the past you've expressed, obviously, your love for your favourite artists, which is like Travis Scott, 1975, J. Cole, Dreamville. If you had to pick only one of these artists...
1975.
Really? That quick?
Yeah.
I was about to say, and all of the others' entire music history deleted.
Doesn't matter.
Really?
The 1975.
Why is that? They're just that good? Because I've never really been...
First band I ever properly when you really fall in deep with an artist.
Hyperfixate and just love it.
That is that band.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you seen them live?
3 times.
3 times.
Saw them in Sheffield in 2019.
Yeah.
O2 last year. Finsbury Park last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you see them again?
Hell yeah.
Are they really good live? Because I know some artists, not to name names, but a certain other artist that also comes from Sheffield has a very...
Monkeys.
I didn't say that, but you said that.
They're amazing.
I've heard... No, but they're quite different than what I've seen a lot of things on social media compared to, obviously, their tracks.
I don't know. Social media breeds negativity, so I think you got to experience it for yourself. I feel like it would be good. I've never seen the Arctic Monkeys live, but I do want to.
Would you?
Yeah, hell yeah. I like the music. You can just sing along. You don't have to it doesn't have to be the exact version. Just enjoy yourself. Mm. You don't go to a concert to write a bloody negative review online about it.
So I bet you some people do.
Yeah, but that's because that's their job though. If that's your job,
I just bet because they're miserable.
Oh yeah, but then if you're going to a concert and you already know beforehand that you're probably not going to enjoy it, then why are you buying a ticket? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Some people.
I could have gone. So So
talking about gigs and performances, obviously you've got your gig at Notting Hill Arts Club coming up on Friday, which is the 2nd of February. So after performing at numerous places before and also Birmingham's Made Festival in 2021, you said that this venue is like one of your favourites. Why would that be? Have you performed there before? Been there before?
I've performed at Notting Hill Arts Club, and it's like been on my list. Like I have like a list of venues in London that I just really they're just such a good vibe about them, and Notting Hill Arts Club's one of them. And I've been there. I've seen
you've seen other people that
like perform. I'm like, okay, I want that.
Are you really excited?
And I got it.
Are you really excited?
I am, yeah.
Is there anything you do like before either a gig or obviously when you played at Made or anything like that that's like what you do to prepare? Is there like a set kind of
not even
like a routine almost?
No routine. we just go for it. There's no like you can't prepare. You can't really, you gotta go on stage at a certain time. Like, you just gotta be there for it. I don't really I don't have any preparation.
Just not even like
I get up on stage and
not even like a shot of anything for confidence.
Water, literally. Have a drink, like a cold, nice drink.
Yeah.
So I feel like alcohol's not. I don't know. It works for some people. I may. I feel like I probably have done like maybe one before I've gone up.
But it's not like have to do it before you go on stage. No. Okay. So now we're going to come to a little game segment that I've got for you. Okay. So I'm going to say in the most like monotone voice I can your own lyrics of songs that you wrote. And you're going to have the aim of the game is to guess what album or EP or single or any title.
Yeah.
I'll give you an extra point if you can name it if it may or may not be on an album or an EP, but the title of the song. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I'll let you have an easy one for the first one.
Okay.
This is going to sound so weird in just a plain voice. I'ma turn it up again for those who weren't listening. Svirgo19, he's a whole different fella. It's to the sky. Yeah. I thought I'd go in easy. Okay, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
'Cause look at where we got to. Forward the motion. Don't fall for emotions. Don't get caught up in the storm of all the commotion.
I know that I don't. I feel like I shouldn't know it, but it's actually no.
You got it?
It's running around in circles, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and it was off your first EP, Strangers in the Night.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, are you ready for the last one?
Okay.
You're doing well so far. You're doing really well.
2 out of 3. No.
Okay. Like a horse with no jockey, no stick, no hockey, acting all cocky, acting all cool.
Gosh, my lyricism at 17 was something, wasn't it? It was something. I think you can forgive the lack of skill writing at 17.
I'm sure it's just my delivery.
16. That song is.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you.
Track 10.
Yeah. I was going to say I'll give you a clue if it's off of an album or an EP.
Should have learnt by now. Yeah.
I'm sure it's just my delivery. It's okay.
It's off the album.
But yeah, 3 out of 3. That's not bad at all. So thanks so much for being on the show. It's the first episode of Smoke's Rising. I thought you were one of the best people to come on because obviously you already know the space and everything.
Yeah.
So if you want, I'll give you a little bit of time to shout out anything that you'd like to.
All right. New single, music video, 16th of February. Live at Notting Hill Arts Club, February 2nd. New album, April 2024.
Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for being on the show.
No worries, thank you for having me.
And coming up next on Smoke, we also have one of Westminster's own as well. She's a new artist. This is her debut single.
My drummer produced this.
Your drummer produced this?
Big up Q. I'll send it to him now, actually. This is playing on the radio.
Yeah, so this is Mirror by MICAH, and I hope you all enjoy.
On your phone, online, and here.
Alexa, play Smoke Radio.
This is Smoke Radio.
predictable encounters, should be used to it. Never understood my own agenda, wish I did. Some days I get back on my feet, make it 2-3 days. Scared to face myself sometimes, yeah, I can be insane. I wanna know peace, but the mirror knows me more than me. Hard to find the peace, reflecting off way more than I can see. The mirror knows me. Mirror knows me. Conversations with myself had seen me cry for help. Hurt I had to laugh it out. Happy times were lesson now. Danced until I took a break, familiar with my face. Kept secrets that no one knew, saw me at my worst too.